I want to share with you why I created this devotional for families. I was 11 years in ministry and did it as a single woman and then transitioned to being a stay-at-home mom. Through that process, I just really realized the importance of me being the first person to teach my child the Bible. Two examples that really come to mind in the Bible is Moses. He was taken care of by his mother in his early years, and he knew who God was because of her influence. And the second story that just comes to mind is of Timothy. His faith was instilled because of his grandmother and his mother. And realizing that I was to be the main person to teach my child the Bible, not the church, me, and realizing that I just needed something to follow. And so two things that I noticed while being in ministry for over a decade was, one, I saw a trend that families who started coming to the church were actually families that I had maybe seen in youth ministry years prior, who at the time were in middle school, high school. Now, 10 years later, or 9 years later, 5 years later, they're coming back to church because they really want to instill faith into their kids. The other trend that I noticed was that there were people that grew up in the church, but kind of knew the Bible stories because maybe they heard it on Sunday morning or Wednesday nights, but never actually truly know the stories. Like, they've never actually read it themselves. I created this devotional for families who maybe you've never read the Bible, or you feel overwhelmed by it, or you just want something to follow because you want to make sure that your kids know all the stories in the Bible. And so I created this devotional just for you. So it is first parent focused. So that means that you're reading the story first and then teaching your children. I just love the power of that because so much retention happens when we first take the time to learn for ourselves and then teach it to someone else. Wait to share more about this devotional with you guys, but I would love it if you sign up for the newsletter, and I'll be dropping more information along the way.